Hello, Taurus. How are you, my loves? Happy Tuesday to you. Well, you might be viewing this on a Wednesday. Unfortunately, I had a few technical glitches that I was dealing with today, so these are coming out late after doing a little bit of editing. So here we are for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're at the beginning of your week, and so this reading is for the week ahead. And as many times as I can sit at this altar during the week, I will have a reading for you. So here we go, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My bull gang, horns are up. And I am your Taurus sister. It is in my sun. So if you are brand new and you've just come to find a trip over 10 of Cups Tarot, thank you for subscribing here. I hope you will exchange energy with me in some way for this general reading, whether that be just showing me an emoticon and letting me know you're there, or anything. Yeah, just letting me know a little bit about you. I want to get your energy in on these readings. Here we go, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is coming up for your week ahead? Oof. Emperor is out. Okay. Look at that. So we have, excuse me, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Emperor. Interesting. You are on the bottom of the deck there. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn when we're in a general reading, right? So we have the Page of Swords. This is, I feel, some sort of an epiphany that you've had in the near past. Now, I feel as though you'd been too upset or sad or lamenting or feeling bad about a connection that didn't necessarily get off the ground. I feel as though you were expecting a reunion, but the Three Cups are down here, right? You were expecting reunion and it didn't happen, and here you are then being, left holding the bag, holding the two cups, holding them out to whomever will come by and take them. I feel as though you're trying to conjure the love of another. I feel as though maybe you watch them or they watch you, because that can be the energy of the Page of Swords. And I feel like if you're not watching them, it's almost like you've come to an epiphany that if you continue to hold out those cups, as this person is here, that eventually someone is going to come for those cups. Now, this is about regret. It's about regret about the things maybe that you've seen or the things that you've dug up, because this person is the student, right? It's also the investigator, the person who is really hungry for knowledge, trying to figure out what's going on without someone giving them direct information. So in the near past, we could have you watching someone or someone watching you trying to piece together as to why this is taking so long. I think that you're in regret when you log in, if you can find this person's internet steps. I feel like when you log in and you follow them, that what you see kind of makes you feel regretful and a little bit defensive, to be honest. Now, I think you're going to conquer that energy. This person is standing with the one wand over their shoulder, looking toward the future, I feel, right? Looking toward the future here, looking toward the future with possibly the Emperor, or possibly you're leveling up to be the Emperor. So the Emperor is, of course, the card of Aries, but the Emperor is an energy as well. So if you don't have the big three in your chart, and you don't have Aries in the big three of your chart, this could be someone that is waiting in the future for you, in the very near future. I feel like this person, you're passionate about them. I feel like you needed to conquer your fears, conquer the way you were feeling, because I feel like that you felt that people were against you, or the situation was against you, or there was no way you could move forward. There wasn't a clear way to move forward for you. For some of you, you are deciding that you're just going to go for broke, and you are going to take charge of the situation and make it work out the way the way that you feel it should work out. I feel also for some of you that in the near future there is an emperor. It's not lost on me that the emperor and the Queen of Pentacles here are looking at each other. Yeah, they're faced towards each other now. And I feel like for some of you who are waiting on an Aries or someone who is an emperor, because you don't have to be Aries to be the emperor. The emperor is an energy. And the energy of the emperor is someone who is taking care of the many, making decisions, not for the one, but for the many, right? And sometimes there's hard decisions. Hard things go on and hard decisions are made. Lots is expected of those of you who are in the Emperor energy. Doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine, but when you're in the Emperor energy, you're likely falling into more of your masculine energy. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be masculine in order to be an emperor, because, you know, there's a lot of feminines out there that it's all on them. They're taking care of the kids and the house and the mortgage and the cooking and cleaning and the laundry and all of it, but there also are masculines doing that as well. But I feel like when, I know for myself that it was really hard to get out of the masculine energy of being the emperor, because it is all on me. And it's hard to get out of that energy as a feminine when you lean to your masculine energy. Unless you want to be there freely, it is hard to lean back into your feminine energy. You know, this is the energy of making hard decisions, making everything work, making sure everything stays on the top shelf. Aha. Somebody has figured something out here. Interesting. For some of you, if the Emperor is your person, you had harsh words with them the last time you saw them, and that's why you're feeling defensive here. I feel like you go over and over in your head the things that were said. Now, I don't think they were terrible things. The Queen's wand, or her sword, is pointing down. So I feel like they weren't terrible words, but I feel like you really took control of the situation. And that's probably why for some of you, you have leveled up into the Emperor energy. And for others of you, I feel as though you're still feeling defensive about the words that took place with the Emperor, if this person is your person. We have the Hermit here. The Hermit is Virgo energy. That is, you know, the Hermit, when the Hermit... when you go into hermit mode, yes, you are alone. It is about being, you know, by yourself, but you're by yourself for a reason. The Hermit is quite spiritual and is always working on their spirituality. How can I see things clearer? How can I use my intuition? How can I listen to my gut? These are the things that the Hermit is thinking about while they are by themselves. I think someone has come to either an epiphany or a conclusion about the person that's been watching them. I think it is that they know, there's a knowing, because the Hermit is quite spiritual and is connected to self and connected to the universe, right? We see the light there with the Hermit. And the Hermit carries their light wherever they go. I feel as though that after this defensive energy, feeling in lack, you know, the fives are always lack, and we've got the 5 cups here. After feeling in lack, feeling defensive, I feel like you're looking forward to the future and some reciprocity. There we go. We've got the 6 of Pentacles here, and the 6 of Pentacles is about you sharing with others, others sharing with you. And so it is an exchange of energy. It can be an exchange of money for some, but it is an exchange of energy. Money is just energy, you all, right? It is. And I feel like you're ready to exchange energy with someone that you had some harsh words with. Taurus, in the week ahead, I feel like this might be something that you're going to get to put into action, because we have the 7 of Wands here. And although you're feeling defensive, there is action to be taken here. Also, the Emperor is fire, right? The Emperor is an Aries, or that energy is attached to Aries energy. And so it is about moving forward. Taking action and moving forward. We have the Death card in the reverse. That is very curious. The transformation is not complete. I feel like you don't want something to end, or they don't. Something is, in order for you to move forward and look at things with fresh eyes and get this stability and get out of your head with the 9 of Swords, I feel like you must allow the transformation. To me, when the Death is in reverse, it's like you still have a foot in the old life. So when the Death is in reverse, you have a foot in the old life and a foot in this life. It's like you haven't stopped thinking about the things that went on in the past. You're still over analyzing it. The Hermit is about going over all the details. It's Virgo energy, right? So it's very much being very mindful of all of the details. And I think you keep going over it and over it and over it. And it's keeping you stuck in this cycle. It's keeping you stuck in this death in reverse, which is keeping the door open from the old life. I feel like when you become strong enough or brave enough to close the door, to experience the death of the old life and close that, end it for sure, I feel like that's when you finally get your footing here. You get your footing as the King of Pentacles. Money starts looking up. You get your balance here. I feel like you start feeling more charitable, more open, more willing to share, more willing to support others. And I also feel like your money begins to flow to you. And it's through gratitude, because I see reciprocity, the 6 of Pentacles, as people feeling grateful that you've shared with them, or you feeling grateful someone has shared with you. But you know what? Now we got to get down to the nitty gritty. We got to get grounded. The truth is, the logic is here. And that's the thing about Taurus, right? It's like no matter what other sign you have in your moon or your rising, it's always going to come down to, the Taurus energy. It's a strong, stable, but it can be very stuck as well, because it is a fixed sign. I feel as though the growth comes here, though. When you decide that you are going to move forward in a stable way, I feel as though the 9 of Swords is in the reverse. I feel it's time to put the burdens down. You're no longer obsessively thinking about what has been going on here. I feel like we've got 9 and 1 is 10. The Queen holds a sword. So we've got the end of a cycle here, and then you get to move forward. Now, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like you feel, for those of you who your connector is the Aries, is the Emperor, I feel like you think things have come to a complete and total halt because of the words you said. I feel like you spoke up, you told this person exactly how you felt, and then there was silence between you. And I feel like you think that this opportunity has stopped moving, that it is no longer viable, is no longer a viable connection here. I don't know that that's true. But because the Emperor anything is possible with the Emperor. The Emperor is kind of a badass, right? The person who is not scared to go to war, the person who is brave AF, the person who is all of the kings, has all of the strength and the knowing and the lessons of all of the kings. This person's got a lot of knowledge. They've been through a lot in their life, forged through fire. You can see the fire in the background, right? Forged through fire is Aries, right? That means that a lot of things in your past have not gone the way that you wanted them to go. So this person has been through a lot. And I feel like when you came to them and told them your truth and said exactly what you needed to say, that maybe, yes, it did put you in this energy of, okay, you know what, it's done. It's done. It's not moving anymore. It's not a viable connection. I'm going to close the cycle. But you know better, don't you? My friends, my psychic friends. Yes, you know better. You have a knowing. Yeah, there we go. So we have as we were talking about the death in reverse, right? And death in reverse, having one foot in the old life, one foot in the new life. I feel as though there are some secrets that you hold, dear King. We've got the King of Pentacles, whether you're feminine or masculine. And for some of you, this means that you're finally connected to your gut. You're listening to the universe, you're listening to yourself, and you're following along accordingly rather than thinking that you're always the one who's got to be at the front of the line. You really don't. You don't always have to be at the front of the line. It's okay to listen to your intuition. It's okay to do the things that you need to do for yourself in order to move forward. And I think it puts you in a bit of a thinking energy. I feel like what you're not sharing with other people, the secret that you're keeping, is that you're about to close this chapter in the past. You're about to close it, end it, bring the death to it, and you're about to move forward. So whoever is in the past, I feel like this sword here, this Page of Swords, is being wielded, and you are cutting out the information that no longer pertains to you. Yeah. We have the Hermit and the High Priestess here. For some of you, you could be a light worker, someone who's trying to work it all out with the universe. I feel as though with the Knight of Wands in the upright, we're looking at something that is charging toward you if you are identifying as the High Priestess. And I think you feel it coming. The High Priestess is Pisces, by the way. We have Scorpio in the Death card. We have Virgo in the card of the Hermit. We have more scorpionic energy here, and we have Aries in the Emperor energy. Something is charging in on you here. Some of you feel it, some of you don't. The thing is that it's going to cause a tower. Now, I don't see the tower as negative energy myself. I think we're going to clarify this to see sort of what kind of tower it is or what's causing the tower. But I honestly think the tower is that you thought it was over. You thought it stopped moving. You thought it was no longer a viable connection. Yeah. So I think that what you you are going to come to an epiphany, because this is the universe intervening to get you back on your path, right? It's like you veered away from the path. You're overthinking it too much. You're feeling sad about things that didn't work out in your time, when in fact you know that your time is not when things work out. Things work out in divine timing, right? And that's not necessarily on your time schedule. So I feel like you have a knowing that something is heading for you. And I don't necessarily know that it's negative. I think that what's heading for you, what's raging toward you really quickly, is change, upheaval, things that are never going to be the way they used to be. And I don't feel like it's a negative energy because it's attached to this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like it's whatever comes to shake you out of your tree, Taurus, to show you that this is still a viable connection. Even though it sounds, even though it's silence isn't necessarily an ending. It could be a pause. It could be a comma, right? It doesn't have to be a period. You've been healing self. Yeah. 3 of Swords is in the reverse. My heart's no longer broken. I'm no longer overthinking the situation. We have the Ace of Swords. 3 and 1 is 4. That's healing energy. And I feel as though you have a knowing that this energy is going to bring clarity. I feel like the Tower is here for that reason. The Tower is here to bring you clarity. Clarity about this opportunity you think has clearly stopped. And I don't think that it has. We have the Queen of Wands. For some of you, it is the Queen of Wands that is the person that you want to speak to. The Queen of Wands is also forged through fire, understand. She is a fire sign, just like the Emperor. And this could be masculine or feminine energy, because we all have both, right? Plants, animals, people, we all have both energies. It's up to us as to where we lean, no matter what our meat suit is. We have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is kind of a badass, I'm just saying. She's the one who has had people poking at her, taking actions against her. This has not been an easy life. Yeah, it's not been an easy life for this person. And I feel like this could be the person that's coming toward you, but this could also be part of your energy, Taurus, if you have fire in your sun, moon, or rising. I feel like you are about to get some clarity about how to move forward, because the Queen is the one that takes action. She's not going to wait around for someone to bring her what she needs. She's going to get up and go get it. And whatever she's not getting up and going to get, she's got that one wand there. She is manifesting it. She's manifesting passion. Just looking over this card really quickly. She's serious. It's serious business. She's not playing. No. I say she because there's feminine energy. Look, a picture of a woman on the card, but understand it could be feminine or masculine energy. Could be a feminine energy that, or could be a woman who has masculine energy. Absolutely, who's leaning into their masculine energy. But this person is someone who will go rogue. They do what they want when they want to do it. Yeah. Let's there we go. We've got some fear, some doubt, perhaps also temptation, right? Because this person is at the top of their game. They're smelling good, looking good, they're taking action. They probably are a business owner. So for some of you, you could be the emperor, this could be your person, you could be this person, and the emperor is the person that's waiting for you in the near future. But I feel as though there is a temptation here between you. Yeah, there is that you are tempted to get your clarity. And I think, and as you are thinking about taking action to get that clarity, boom, drops the tower, because you weren't on the right path. You weren't supposed to move forward on your own. The universe was supposed to intervene and say, you're too comfortable where you are. It's time for you to get up and move. Let's take a look at that tower. What's the energy in the tower, please? The energy in the tower. So I feel like for some of you, the person that's coming forward to you with this energy that you think is no longer viable, this opportunity that you think has stopped moving, you think that the emperor is no longer interested. I think you're wrong. For some of you, you worked with this person. They could have been in the workplace, but I feel like this person comes to you single, because the Knight of Pentacles is carrying a pentacle, and then we have the 8 here. This person is single and is on their way to you. It's coming up in the near future here. I think what really shakes you down is, for some of you, you've decided to release it. And understand that that's usually when the manifestation will come in. When you stop poking the universe, you stop asking for the thing over and over and over again, that is when things usually happen, when you're least expecting it. I think you're at work, minding your business, or doing your thing, or working on self, because the 8 of Pentacles is also about self, right? It's about working on yourself. It can be energy that is about self-preservation, or working really hard on honing your skills. We have the 4 of Wands. As you're minding your business, here it comes. Here comes love in your face. A balanced relationship, and there he is. Yep. We've got soul recognition. So I feel like this emperor is using this energy, Taurus, to come forward, because this energy, it's matching yours. You two are a matched energy. You're both at the same level in this life. You've both leveled up. And what does it mean when you're both on the same energetic level? It's time for union. So for some of you, your soulmate is coming. You're coming into union with your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever that is to you, whatever label you decide to put on it. Taurus, I'm going to leave it right here for you, and if this is where we part, that's cool. I will be back this week with a few more readings for you. But for those of you who are interested in coming into the extended with me, I am going to pull this apart a little more, because we still need more information on this tower. I feel like what is coming for you here is love. I feel like it's a stable relationship, possibly a blended family. I feel like you are ready to roll up your sleeves and put the work in on it. This is soul recognition for sure. We're going to find out why this person has chosen, out of all the energy the Emperor could have choosing the King of Wands. Is it passion? Is it because they want to match your energy? Is it because they're mirroring you? Could very well be, but we're going to talk about this clarity, because we have the Ace of Swords upright, which means there's a conversation that's coming up, and that also is part of the tower. And we're going to find out what the communication is, what the connection is here. I feel like you're kind of like, with the 3 of Swords in the reverse, you're like, fine. If that's what it is, I'm just going to heal my damn self. Yeah, and I'm going to level up, and I'm just going to take charge and decide to take action on what I need to take action on. And as you do that, as you turn your back to this Emperor and the situation that you feel is not viable any longer and that's not moving, yeah, Here comes the Emperor. Here comes the King for some of you. There we go. Yeah, someone is walking towards you here after disconnecting from another situation. So I'm going to go into the extended. The link is down below. Please look for the red heart. And yeah, I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Taurus, for coming here. My bull gang, I love you. You know that I do. Please leave me some communication down below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.